Ooh, what's up YouTube, ODST General back again with some Motortown Behind the Wheel. I want to keep calling it Motortown Madness, but that's not what it's called. It's called Motortown Behind the Wheel. So this released back in December, and I actually kind of slept on this. I didn't even know it released. I hadn't seen anything on it until just recently, and this looked like a pretty cool game. So this is a, I guess what you'd call a car PG, which I wish I could say I was the first person to think of that, but I'm not. And basically, it's a game that centers around leveling up different jobs that are all centered around cars. You can see there's a whole bunch of buses here. Traffic went a little bit wonky. We had a police pursuit that blocked off the road and threw off AI traffic. Now, AI traffic is typically pretty good, but right now it's just freaking out in the town. So there's a bunch of different jobs in the town that you can do. Obviously, right now I am, of course, playing as a cop, and the you level up, you get different vehicles that you access. The first cop car is actually probably my favorite cop car of all time, which is the it's not technically, obviously it's a very low res version, but it's inspired by like the Dodge Polara, it looks like. So very cool. We actually got a suspect, so we're going to go ahead and swing around and go after and pursue this guy to make some money. So there's a bunch of different jobs though, and I'll get more into that once we hopefully stop this guy, or maybe while we're pursuing him. We'll see how things go. We're gonna just try and block him off head on. Okay, cool. So we got them for speeding. They were kind enough to stop. Not everybody stops. Sometimes they'll keep trying to run. It looks like they were being pursued by the Charger there, which is kind of like the late game police car. There's a whole bunch of different vehicles you can buy. Some of these have different functions and jobs and stuff, and a lot of cool things. So we're gonna swing around here and pull into this car lot. So obviously, as you can see, there is you know, different cars. You know, like kind of vehicles inspired like Lamborghinis and vans and stuff like that. You've got hitchhikers that you can pick up and, you know, taxi around for you know, for extra cash with your personal vehicle, or you can get in buses and like VW vans and stuff and pick up these people at the bus stops and transport them around. There's shipping jobs, so you can see there's like semi trucks and pickup trucks and stuff that you can bring packages around the map. There's the police car, which you know, you can stop people who are speeding, and you know, you get money for stopping them, which is pretty fun. And there's like AI cop cars that'll drive around too, and you know, if you're speeding, same thing. Basically, you'll get in trouble by the cops for speeding or whoever if you get caught by them. So you gotta be kind of careful while you're driving around. You can definitely speed and do all sorts of crazy driving, but if a cop sees you, you know, they're gonna get into a pursuit with you. Okay, there's a suspect way down there. We're going to go ahead and go after him. So you start off with basically the equivalent of like a, I think it's like a 60s, maybe an early 70s Camaro for your personal vehicle. And all the vehicles can be like upgraded and stuff like that. As you guys saw with the dealership, you can actually also buy like work vehicles like the taxis and the tow trucks and stuff. I actually haven't seen any tow truck jobs that are... Oh, there we go, okay. So yeah, we keep getting these guys who are already in pursuits, because this Charger, I'm pretty sure this is the same Charger that's like caught like 3 other people. He actually stopped somebody by himself, and I got the money for it. It's kind of nice, but yeah, anyways, there's like tow trucks, and you can find like vehicles dead on the side of the road and like pick them up, but I haven't seen any tow truck jobs. Most vehicles, you can go out and there's jobs on the map, so I'll actually pull off to the side of the road here, and we're just going to kind of park here on the shoulder. So if you go into the map's actually pretty big, and this is still in early access, so the map's going to be expanded upon, and it looks like there might possibly end up being different maps down the road. So right now I'm playing in single player too. There is also an online PvP mode. So we're down here near the bottom of the map. You can see we have our personal house where we can store our vehicles. There's a police station, there's delivery jobs, the car dealership, tuning. You have to worry about gas. You can purchase things like you can't actually get out of your vehicle. So if I do this, I can actually get out on foot. Unfortunately, no police uniforms or job uniforms. You just get whatever random things. But you got like things like flashlights and cargo straps. So if you're doing like delivery missions, you got stuff like that you gotta kind of worry about. Oh. That one's for us, so we're gonna go ahead and swing around and go after that person. So yeah, a lot of different jobs. It's really cool. You get different levels, so you level up just by driving around. You have a driver level, which depending on the vehicle you want to drive, certain vehicles you need to be a certain level to be able to drive them. So something like that taxi, for instance, if you want to do the taxi jobs, you want to get this taxi that we're chasing, for instance. Oh, this guy's gonna keep ringing. You gotta do a few taxi jobs. You gotta do some jobs transporting people. Oh gosh, is he gonna turn around on us? What is he doing? Interesting. So he was actually stopping, but he went so fast he lost control of the vehicle. Now there is damage and stuff to the vehicle, but I do wish the damage physics were a little bit better. I wish there was actual physical damage to the vehicle. One would be pretty cool, but two, you know, just the ability to actually like disable a vehicle by like ramming into it as a cop car would be kind of cool. Or vice versa, you know, there'd be an ability to disable cop cars by ramming into them. Oh, there's two people up there. Okay, I guess we're gonna go up there. So I don't know how this is gonna work with two different suspects. Maybe they're racing or something up there. We're going to try and off-road it. There's also different driving modes. So there's like a comfort mode and a sport mode and drifting modes. We're going to... Oh my god, third person. We're going to go in sport mode. Comfort mode is good if you're doing like taxi driving because like some of the passengers you'll have like comfort levels that you need to maintain. Oh my god, I don't think I can make it up this hill. I think I can. I can't. I thought I could, but I can't. So yeah, there's like comfort levels that you have to worry about maintaining in certain jobs. Not in everything, but some jobs. And yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how they expand it out in the future. I mean, they've just recently, I guess it looked like, added a new cop car. Ambulances haven't been in for super long either, but I suspect they'll add more jobs and stuff like that. Oh, they're going to come up onto this road here in front of us, it looks like. If I can get up over this hill here. That's a big truck. Oh, it's not that big, but it's a truck. It's bigger than me. Oh my god. I think I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the shoulder. So, I mean, the physics and stuff aren't perfect with it. This is not great. I'll have a tote. Oh my god, that is so expensive. That's like all the money we've earned. Can we do this? Oh, we can. I don't know which way they went. Let's see if we can get back in and maybe we'll get lucky and catch up with them. Looks like they went down that way. I don't know if that's them or not. There's two vehicles down there, which the other interceptor was pursuing. It looked like the truck and somebody else, so that might be them. They got pretty far down, though. Was stuck for a little bit. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, though, so far. I mean, I just started playing, so it's hard to say how long a game like this will last. I suspect for a lot of people, something like this is going to be like Game of the Week type of thing. Alright, they got that person. This other guy is still on the run, so we're going to go ahead and swing around and go after him. Oh, interesting. It's not showing him as a suspect anymore. Now it's showing somebody up over there, but we'll keep pursuing. Oh, yeah, perfect. There it is. I think it may be just because I lost sight of him or something. You can see my personal vehicle right there. Yeah, people can actually like steal your personal vehicles and stuff if you don't lock them, so you gotta be careful to lock your doors and all these other things. Although I think the door locking could be a little bit better of a mechanic too. Are you stopping? What are you doing? Oh. I gotta change the controls though or something. I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I keep hitting Z to like shut off the siren for some reason. I don't know why, like in my mind Z is the siren, but I keep hitting it and I keep getting out of my car. Well, we got a Lambo coming up here. He's getting pursued by somebody else. We're gonna try and make a roadblock. All right, that worked. That worked really well. So yeah, I mean, obviously there's no ticket writing or anything like that, unfortunately. Well, I shouldn't say unfortunately. It would be really silly in a game like this to have like writing up tickets. But yeah, there's a lot of different jobs though, and it's definitely really cool. So maybe we'll go. We'll kind of check that out. I think we'll go check out my personal car. I've actually upgraded my personal car a little bit, but not too much. It's I've got a new radiator, and I forget what the other thing I put into it was. I changed something else, which I think I basically gave it more horsepower. I don't think it was the air intake though, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I mean, there's a few different levels and stuff, and once we get up to the police station, I'll show those off to you guys too. So like I kind of got into it a little bit already, but basically, as you're doing these missions and stuff, you know, you're picking up like people, like these hitchhikers as a taxi, maybe, for instance, or doing like the bus driving missions and stuff like that. You basically level up in those particular areas. I don't know what the purpose of actually clicking on parking does. If we go in here, this thing's probably not locked. I'm not the owner of the vehicle because I don't work for the police. Well, I mean, I'm working for the police department, but the police department owns the vehicle. So that's kind of an interesting aspect of the game too, is that you've basically got like temporary rental, and most companies you work for, like if you're doing delivery missions, for instance, if you're like using their truck, they'll take a cut of your pay, but like I can use my personal vehicle to deliver packages too. It's just very small packages because it's, you know, a pretty small car. They'll carry like small boxes and stuff on the back. And so I can deliver packages with my car and I'll get the full cut, or I can use like a bigger truck from one of the like shipping companies and I'll make a lot more money, but they take a cut of all the money I make. With the police department, they actually don't take a cut, which is kind of weird. So the police department's kind of cool in that way. You basically get the full funds. But yeah, anyways, if we go and hit escape here, it's not going to do anything apparently because I have tab open. Anyways, you can see at the top of the map, we've got our driver level, we've got a taxi level, a bus level, a truck level, and a racing level. So the racing levels needed for driving things like the cop cars and stuff require level 2 racing. The ambulance does as well. I'm not sure if any other vehicles do right offhand. I basically think it's just faster vehicles, so maybe some of the high-end sports cars probably do. There's still a lot of stuff I haven't looked at with the game. But if I want to drive this, for instance, yeah, see, this requires a level 5 in racing and level 30 driver level to get up to it. So this thing takes a little bit to get up to. I'm guessing this thing's probably like a level 10 in racing or something. Yeah, level 10 and level 100 in driver level. So it takes a while. It took quite a few laps in the racing area to level up. I think it was like 100 points per lap, so it was like 1,000 to level up. I don't know if that increases or not over time. I haven't looked. I probably could look right now, actually, pretty easily. So it doesn't look like it increases too much. And I mean, you do get points for just driving around. Things like drifting and stuff can give you racer level experience, but that's not necessarily where the money making's at. It's just what you need to do to actually get up and rank up the other vehicles. And it can be a little bit tedious if I'm being honest with you guys, like the whole racing thing, just racing the same circuit over and over and over again. But there is multiple racetracks too. So I've only driven on this bigger one at the Harbor Raceway. I don't know if you get 100 points at like these like ranch ovals or if it would be like lesser points, because this one looks like really easy in comparison. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I'm definitely curious to see where they take the game. So this game is basically being developed by a one-man development team located out of South Korea. This is just yeah, the one guy working on it, but he's doing a pretty awesome job of it. I'm pretty excited with what he's got so far. I'm definitely curious to see what route they go with the game, what sort of jobs they could potentially add with it. There is other camera angles too, so there's, you know, first person. There's this really weird camera angle. I don't know if this is like a bug or what, because you can see the steering wheel and the speedometer and your dash, I guess, but you can see the wheels, but that's all you see. That's a pretty weird view. I definitely prefer third person personally, but first person's pretty cool too. I do like that there's working mirrors, although you do have virtual mirrors and stuff that you can use too. Of course, the fact that there's the different Modes is kind of interesting. I like that. You can also tune your cars up further. So actually, I think maybe that's what we'll do is we'll drive down and we'll check out the tuning. I've only got the $2,000 I earned from doing that policing just now, so it's not a huge amount of money. I probably won't be able to tune a whole lot. At least for this initial car, the customization options are pretty limited. I can basically just paint, as far as aesthetic stuff, I should say, it's pretty limited. I can paint the car, and I can paint the stripes. So I've got basically 2 different colors I can paint it. Tuning options, there's a lot more of them, and then there's, of course, like I said, repair and stuff like that. So if I go in here, I can repair. You can see my tires take damage from just wear and tear. I can do painting. Oh, yeah, there's looks like there might be other options too. There's these arrows here. I missed the arrows, but I can't do anything with these arrows. So the skins might be, there might be different skins for other cars. I would like to also see at some point, maybe they'll do this. It seems like a natural evolution of the game is some like interior decorations, maybe things like fuzzy dice or bobbleheads for the dashboard. It's just a fun little thing. That's definitely like a lower priority, but something that would be, I think, a nice little customization option. Obviously, more skins for the cars and stuff. This is just the starter car, but honestly, it's based off an old school Camaro. It's a really cool looking car. If we go back into the garage, you can also see, though, there's parts. So we've got things like the powertrain, suspension upgrades. So you've got things like roll bars, or anti-roll bars, it specifies, but you've got that. You've got wheel spacers, which you can actually see. The wheel spacers and stuff do actually change the appearance of the car, which is kind of cool. There's an angle kit. I don't know why you'd angle the wheels on a car like this, but I guess to each their own. Different tire types. I don't quite... Oh, I guess this is for like each tire. Yeah, you have to switch out and purchase each tire individually. And there's different mileage, different profiles, which is interesting. Yeah. Wheels, aerodynamics. So I guess this is probably where you get a lot of your customizations, but again, this starter car doesn't have any customizations to speak of, it looks like. It's all 0, which is unfortunate because, again, this is probably my favorite car. This is kind of interesting. I just am seeing this for the first time, is you can actually get like trailers and stuff for these personal vehicles. So you can basically turn like any vehicle into a taxi, it looks like, for enough money, or get trailer hitches. And there's trailers around the world, so you can actually use your personal vehicle for towing, which is pretty neat. That's actually really cool. I didn't realize that. I don't have enough money for the taxi, and we don't have enough money for the hitch either. And we're about 20 minutes in, so I think that might be the video this time, guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of Motortown Behind the Wheel. I definitely like the base of this game so far, and I don't know how thrilled you guys are going to be to see videos for this. I know that this is probably not going to be like the most popular video on my channel, but you know, there's the first responder content. You know, you got the ambulances and the cop cars. Maybe we'll see something with fire trucks. That seems less likely, but you never know. You know, and we've got the other aspects of it. You got the shipping and the people transport and all these other things. So if that's something that you guys would be interested in seeing more of, you know, let me know in the comments below, and we'll post some more of it, I guess. And again, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I don't know how much time I want to devote to racing around in circles here to level up. That's the only thing that's kind of a bummer about it. But other than that, yeah, it is pretty neat. I definitely like the leveling up aspect of it and all the different jobs, and really looking forward to the further development of this. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you in whenever the next one is. I don't know. Things are still busy right now, so we'll see whenever the next video comes out. I don't know when that's going to be. All right, guys, take it easy.